Hi and welcome to Discover Oklahoma. I'm Lauren Nelson.
And I'm Dean O'Lally. Today we're coming to you from the wonderful Fred Jones Jr. Museum of Art in Norman.
Located in the heart of the OU campus, this is a wonderful wintertime activity. Relax and take in lots of beautiful artwork. With an ever-growing collection of diverse exhibits and programs, the Fred Jones Jr. Museum of Art offers so much to the students at OU and really all residents of Oklahoma and visitors. We'll show you around throughout the show.
But first, call us a little bit crazy, but actually the winter months can be a really fun time to visit Turner Falls.
Sure, it may be a little too cold to swim, but it's the perfect time to get in a little trout fishing. Photojournalist Casey Kennedy takes us to Turner Falls to cast a line.
It's a pretty big deal for us. We have quite a few people that come and they've been calling us for a month wanting to know when are you going to get your fish in, because they love to fish here at Turner Falls. They're really fun to catch. Some people really love to eat them. They'll put on their waders and they'll have all this gear on, you know, and they'll wade out into the water and with their fly rods. And of course they carry all this gear right on their person, so they don't have to walk back and forth to the bank if they catch one. And like I said, most of these people, or a lot of these people that are fly fishermen, are catch and release only. They just love the joy of catching the fish. We have all kinds of people do it. We have people that are dedicated trout fishermen, you know, catch and release, fly fishermen that love to fish that way. And then we have others that just use light rod and reel tackle and fish with some type of bait, but they all seem to really enjoy it. A lot of people don't realize it, but sometimes you can make work out of fishing, but it's fun to do that.
Usually it's pretty good. They stock it regularly, and the trout are healthy and sizable, and it's not too far away. It's about an hour and a half, and I love the creek. It's so clear. It looks, you know, it's a spring-fed creek, so it looks like a mountain stream, kind of. The fish are beautiful and they fight real hard, and I like fishing in streams because it requires some strategy, so it's challenging.
Normally we stock every year, sometime from the middle to late November, depending on when we can get the fish delivered and also the temperature of the water. We usually give them a few days to kind of acclimate and to scatter out around in the creek area, and then we'll start fishing then. We have quite a few people come down from Oklahoma City, and we have people come up from Dallas area down in there, and then of course other parts of southern Oklahoma. Even though, you know, they do have trout fishing in Blue River over here, but we still, you know, have a lot of people come from those areas. We get our fish from Crystal Lake Fisheries out of Missouri. We've been dealing with them for a number of years. They stock several areas, different places in this area that they deliver fish to. We always get really good fish and have really good results out of them. It's just a great setting, you know. It's real handy. We're right off the interstate, you know, you're a mile from I-35 and you're at the park, and it's just a great place to come. Beautiful surroundings, beautiful water, all natural settings back in here where we put the fish.
Give it a try. It's actually a good place to learn. It's not as difficult as many places.
Turner Falls is located just off Highway 77 and I-35 near Davis in southern Oklahoma. You'll want to make sure you have a fishing license, and there is a fishing fee which includes your admission to the park and a 5 fish a day limit.
Sounds to me like a great way to experience a very popular summertime destination when it's a little cold outside.
That's right. And if all this talk of fishing has you aching for a cozy winter cabin, we've got just the place for you in Medicine Park and the Red and Green Door Cabins. Since it began, Medicine Park has always been a place of respite, a place to get away, relax, and reconnect with family and friends. The Red and Green Door Cabins in this quaint part of the state are the perfect place to stay for your next retreat.
It's kind of a world away and not that far for most Oklahomans to drive, so if you're looking for a fast little weekend getaway, then this is your place. We have 2 cabins, the Red and Green Door Cabins, and they are located right back behind the main outdoor stage here in Medicine Park.
Aptly named for the color of their doors, the Red and Green Door Cabins are private cottages that sleep 2 per cabin, making it a romantic spot to come.
The Red Door cabin is geared, I like to call it kind of our little love cabin. It's geared more toward, you know, couples, honeymoon, that sort of thing. The Green Door cabin is decorated in more of a Oklahoma kind of theme with cows and you know, farmers' almanacs and things like that. So each of them have their own kind of different feel to them. Each cabin has its own private bath, both equipped with mini fridge and microwave, as well as some cooking utensils.
If you want to soak up some time outside, you can sit on the back patio or check out the common area in between the two cabins. The cabins are located in the heart of Medicine Park, making it easy to find something to do or eat.
They're kind of tucked back behind right off the main street, so you really don't see them as you drive through, but they are centrally located in Medicine Park. They're in between the bakery, and you have the Park Tavern and both restaurants on either side. Everything's within walking distance, including the Medicine Park Music Hall.
If you're looking for a peaceful, private spot to escape to for rest and relaxation, book your stay at the Red and Green Door Cabins in Medicine Park, the perfect place to reconnect.
If you're looking to just kind of get away from the busy life and just enjoy some time with your significant other, or, you know, if you have a couple that wants to go, then you can book both cabins right next to each other and just kind of enjoy the outdoors and the beautiful leaves and all the outdoor stuff that we have to do around here.
You'll find more information on the cabins listed on the Old Plantation Inn's website. We suggest booking in advance as there's usually a high demand.
Coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
It's perfect for my store to be named the Southern Drawl because this is the South and it's kind of what we're known for.
We're headed to the Southern Oklahoma stop where there's a little bit of accent and a whole lot to shop for.
My favorite would have to be whatever soup she has. The soups are amazing.
Plus a great place for a winter warm-up and a French classic right in the heart of Oklahoma.
Many of the designs, I think, are more cutting edge.
And the Art Center, keeping it all local while preserving a piece of history too. It's all ahead right here on Discover Oklahoma.
Explore new horizons in your free Oklahoma Outdoor Guide. Get the excitement rolling. Reawaken your sense of adventure. Discover totally unexpected thrills. Order your free Oklahoma Outdoor Guide today at travelok.com.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma, coming to you from the Fred Jones Jr. Museum of Art in Norman, where you can see the only permanently displayed Van Gogh in Oklahoma. And you can see that beautiful piece of artwork right behind us. And after you take in all of the beauty here, you can take a trip to Southern Oklahoma.
Tina McGarry tells us that downtown Durant is actually a really fun place to shop, and right now she's going to take us to a place called the Southern Drawl Boutique.
Fun, trendy clothes, and Southern hospitality. Welcome to the Southern Drawl Boutique in Durant.
It's perfect for my store to be named the Southern Drawl because this is the South and it's kind of what we're known for. And I always say that my store, it's more than an accent. So the Southern Drawl is more than an accent because of what we do here.
Cecily Williams has always had an eye for fashion. When she opened the Southern Drawl Boutique, she wanted to cater to ladies, offering clothing that's cute and comfortable, but also modest and mom appropriate.
That you're still going to be presentable. A lot of our stuff it's more modest. It's going to be very trendy, but it's going to be from a modest standpoint. So you might not have anything that's really low cut, but you're still going to look figure flattering, and you're still going to be comfortable in your skin.
I love the style. I feel like she's kind of a different style. It's for my age group, and I love that because I feel like sometimes we get lost in the mix of the young or the older or whatever generations, and I feel like it's a good mix of mom comfort. I can throw some stuff together for my praise and worship team or business, whatever it is, and I can put it together and make multiple outfits.
And I always love a good t-shirt. I found this cute little Oklahoma tee, also a fun Oklahoma necklace, so I really like that. She has a lot of variety in her jewelry. It's very bright colors, well-made, bracelets, necklaces, anything you want.
I would like for people to know that my heart behind this is women.
I love that when I come in here, I just get like a piece of Jesus. That for me, whether it's a prayer or just like a welcoming face or whatever it is, I feel like when I come in here, that's what I'm going to get.
It is fabulous, and when you walk in, she has such a variety from the smallest size to plus sizes, which is absolutely wonderful. It is absolutely a necessity for any community our size to have businesses like this in our community. As the economics grow within a city, you also have to have retail growth as well. And with boutiques, as we have in the area, it makes a great fit as our economy booms.
Ladies will also find a selection of boots, shoes, and other accessories too. The style here has a bit of a country vibe, casual fashion at affordable prices, clothing from size small to 3X. In Durant, I'm Tina McGarry, Discovering Oklahoma.
The Southern Drawl Boutique is located at 141 West Main Street in Durant. They're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., closed Sunday and Monday.
After a little shopping, you know what comes next? Lunch.
Lunch, absolutely. And Shelly Mills has found a great place to eat lunch in Midwest City. It's time to check out the Creperie European Café.
Tucked back along Douglas Boulevard, this small cafe could be easy to miss. But trust us when we say that would be a mistake.
It's a pure pleasure of the palate. Yeah, there's nothing here that's not good. It's very delicious.
If they're looking for something interesting and different, it's a little taste of France. It's what it tastes like to me.
Jenna Evashenko opened this cafe about 5 years ago. She wasn't sure what to expect.
At that time in Oklahoma, really, there were like not very many crepe places, and so some of my friends were like saying I'm like really crazy to do that. That Oklahoma is like not ready for it or anything like that.
Her friends were wrong. Whether it's the breakfast crepes, the lunch crepes, the soups, or the sandwiches, the food here is a big hit. It's a family-friendly place with a small play area to keep the kids occupied and a menu that's full of choices.
My favorite would have to be whatever soup she has. The soups are amazing.
The day we stopped by, it was creamy chicken soup with potato gnocchi, tomatoes, and spinach. While that soup seems pretty normal, Jenna is known for having unique soup flavors each day, like pickle soup, which we're told tastes nothing like pickles.
Like first, when I started making some weird soups, people would be like, I'm not sure about it. Now people like it a lot.
Crepes, which are usually described as a super thin pancake, are often associated with French cafes, but Jenna is actually from the Ukraine.
We still have some people coming in and thinking I'm French and trying to speak to me French or something.
She doesn't mind. Her friendly personality has won this community over.
Sometimes it's so busy you can't even get in, but I'm glad she's having success out here.
There's also a prime rib sandwich and shepherd's pies. And if you have room when you're done, a dessert crepe is a great way to end your meal. Chocolate, fruit, and whipped cream will ensure you leave satisfied. In Midwest City, Shelly Mills, Discover Oklahoma.
The Creperie European Café is located at 2839 South Douglas in Midwest City. Take note, this is a breakfast and lunch spot. They close at 3 p.m. during the week and 2 p.m. on Saturday, and they're closed all day on Sunday.
Up next on Discover Oklahoma.
At all levels, I feel creativity and the arts contribute to our overall well-being.
An artist's paradise in the most unlikely place we'll show you.
That's sort of my first claim to fame right there. I get people to eat sauerkraut.
Plus, wait until you see what else they're serving up at this little cafe. It's all ahead when Discover Oklahoma continues.
Gather around and go for a ride through Oklahoma's all-new travel guide. See art, culture, big city venues, blazing neon, flavorful menus. Find a cabin where you can unwind. Grab your travel guide and see what you find.
Welcome back to the Fred Jones Jr. Museum of Art on the campus of the University of Oklahoma in Norman. The community of Norman really has it made when it comes to appreciating the arts.
And just a few blocks from here sits an old fire station that was converted into an art center around 1971.
Quinn Tran takes us to the Firehouse Art Center.
This is where art comes alive 6 days a week.
Many of the designs, I think, are more cutting edge.
The Norman Firehouse Art Center has a gallery and gift shop that features the work of hundreds of local artists. The artwork is diverse, from pottery, paintings, to jewelry and more. Every piece is made by hand, unique and one of a kind.
I'm always interested in what new things people bring in. Every year it changes just a little bit. Our range of scarves and fabrics are also quite amazing, and people come in to really feel in touch. So if you shop here, you're not just keeping it local, you are providing for artists to make a living in this state. So you're supporting the arts just by shopping here.
Located off of Flood Avenue in central Norman, the Firehouse Art Center is nestled in a neighborhood right by a park just blocks away from the University of Oklahoma. It's the perfect location that for many years now has attracted people to art.
If you grew up here, chances are you took classes as a child.
Douglas Shaw Elder is executive director of the Firehouse Art Center. He says it was started by 3 local women in the early 1970s. It's more than a place showcasing the work of artists. The Firehouse Art Center offers programs for children, adults, veterans, and the elderly.
When people come here and take classes, they're looking for something, they're happy. But our healing studio, for many of them, it's the only time they get out the whole week. This is the place where they truly feel a part of our community. At all levels, I feel creativity and the arts contribute to our overall well-being.
Spend a few hours at the Firehouse Art Center. It's hard not to be inspired by the different art forms.
If we approach life as in a sense of discovery, where everything is unique and you're looking, how is this made? How is this attached? Why would somebody think or conceive of such a thing? That's really what I would like when people come in, to open their mind and their horizons to what art could bring to their life.
For nearly 50 years, the Firehouse Art Center has helped thousands of people discover their talents and a new passion for the arts. In Norman, Oklahoma, Quinn Tran, Discover Oklahoma.
If you're interested in learning more about the Firehouse Art Center, head to their website, normanfirehouse.com. You'll find them at 444 South Flood in Norman. They're open 9:30 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and 10 to 4 on Saturday.
Up next on Discover Oklahoma.
And our sausages actually come from a German company. And our applewood smoked pork chop. So it's not a Johnsonville, honey. Brat. It is not.
Authentic German food, and that's not all. You'll want to see this dinner worth the drive coming up when Discover Oklahoma continues.
In the land of wonder and awe, you won't believe you see what you saw. Where there's something to do for young and for old, where stories are written and then they're retold. Visit travelok.com today. Come see for yourself and come out to play.
We've really enjoyed taking in all of the beautiful works of art here at the Fred Jones Jr. Museum of Art today.
And now we're going to enjoy what one viewer said is a small town Oklahoma jewel. It's time to head to McLoud and check out the menu at Belle's.
Hi, welcome to Belle.
And thus begins your delectable, divine dining experience at Belle's, where you could eat around the world.
I would describe it, we have an eclectic type of menu, Mexican, German, Italian, and American.
These are highlighted on alternative Friday evenings, and while all are extremely popular, one in particular beats them all.
I think our German nights on Friday night are the biggest nights we have because my husband makes the homemade red cabbage, the 3-bean salad, the curry ketchup from scratch, and the pickled onions, and the homemade Bavarian sauerkraut. So we make a lot of that from scratch, and people really love German food. And our sausages actually come from a German company, and our applewood smoked pork chop. So it's not a Johnsonville, honey. Brat. It is not.
Donna's husband Wayne takes the lead on German night. Now, he grew up eating authentic German food in Milwaukee, and well, he's actually of German heritage. And he loves watching people eat sauerkraut he's made on a brat. And these are people who don't eat sauerkraut.
So that's sort of my first claim to fame right there. I get people to eat sauerkraut. I make German red cabbage. That reminds me of what my grandmas make. And I think I make the best German red cabbage in the state of Oklahoma, and most of our real authentic German customers will tell me the same.
While Belle's is certainly known for their incredibly delicious German food, it's also the kind of restaurant that has several signature dishes, one of which is called, appropriately enough, a signature sandwich.
And I put it on the menu just as a signature sandwich because a lot of people don't know what a muffaletta is. A muffaletta is a Louisiana sandwich. I put it on focaccia bread. It has 3 cheeses, 3 meats, and I make a homemade olive spread. It's toasted in the oven and melted all together.
I like the signature sandwich, and my husband likes the pulled pork. We like to come on the German night on Friday nights. The entertainment's always good, and the food is always awesome. And atmosphere is wonderful.
Something else is quite wonderful about Clarabelle's, especially with Donna and Wayne. While they love people and are passionate about this restaurant, this is really their second passion.
Our first passion is we feed and clothe homeless people in downtown Oklahoma City. So this supports us in the ministry that we do there. So food from here goes down there. And so we have customers come in and bring us hoodies and tents and sleeping bags and shoes. Our customers are part of our network that help us do what we do. And we have great customers.
This lady is one of those customers. She and her late husband, a Vietnam veteran, got involved helping Donna and Wayne.
We started donating and coats, socks. My husband spearheaded a campaign at our church last Christmas to collect tents and sleeping bags and things like that. And so we made a large donation through our church for that.
When you think of dinner plans, visit Clarabelle's in McLoud. There's lots of love, friendships, and delicious food found here. And before you leave, you have to try one of Donna's luscious homemade lemon squares or amazing grandma cookies.
We want you to enjoy what you eat, and we want you to be full when you leave. That's our motto. I would say come try the muffalata, which is the signature sandwich. Come try the German food, and you have got to have my grandma's cookie, and you have got to have a lemon square. There's nothing better than those two things.
And after that, we'll be hooked.
After that, it's over. It's true.
And no matter where your next road trip takes you, the new Discover Oklahoma Dining Guide will help you find a great place to eat. Just log on to our website, travelok.com, and click Request Free Brochures to get your copy.
A big thank you to the kind folks here at the Fred Jones Jr. Museum of Art for hosting us this week. One of the greatest things about a visit here, admission is always free thanks to a grant from the OU Athletic Department. You'll find the museum at Elm and Boyd Streets on the campus in Norman. They're open 10 to 5 Tuesday through Sundays and closed on Monday.
And coming up next Saturday on Discover Oklahoma, we're headed under the sea at the Oklahoma Aquarium.
Plus, they're serving up some of the best barbecue in the state at this hot spot. We'll show you where next week, right here on Discover Oklahoma.
So until next time, remember,
there's always something to discover in Oklahoma.